Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly multiply their money, build their wealth bulletproof without sacrificing their lifestyle and relationship? It only takes 2 steps to transform from uncertainty to a surety about your wealth growth using the hidden bank account in less than 30 days. Russell and Sandra always want to acquire more farmland, and they don't really trust bank and anxious about stock market. With the hidden bank account, now they're completely relaxed and well on their way to realize their farmland dream. Quentin and Courtney Smith is such a lovely couple. They always wanted to do more real estate investment and was using stock trading as a way. But the battle was 50-50, and they were super stressed, and it's hurting their relationship. But they were able to fund their first real estate investment after just 6 months opening the hidden bank account. Angela, she was able to cut her journey to become a boutique store owner by 2/3. And it was a thrill to know that her money is growing regardless of the market. Look how happy she is with the cat. And Brittany is such a bright and open-minded, big heart, mom of 3, always wanting the best for her family. But she was frustrated and anxious about the market performance while not knowing what's out there to best serve her family financially. But now she's well prepared to start her own business and acquire some beautiful land for her family, and becomes the family financial ambassador. Here is my story. Freedom is in my blood, but I did inherit some small thinking growing up and bought the story that wealth was not as accessible to me. And my back got severely injured in my early 20s. With the excruciating non-stopping pain, I would black out just going to the bathroom. Every day, I opened my eyes wishing for a miracle. It was such a dark period of my time that I felt that I was just financially and physically trapped. But I never really lost hope because this desire in me keeps me going. And along the road, I was introduced to the hidden bank account. And it really, really put me on the bright financial path. And it gave me more to look for. And after a decade-long journey exploring and experimenting alternative healings, I finally figured out a way to put my back together. And now I'm able to travel and enjoy my life more. I just felt a tremendous blessing and a calling to help others on their path to abundance. Because after all, abundance is our birthright. So you may be wondering, how did I never heard about that? It is not our fault that we didn't know it sooner. They intentionally keep us traveling poor. But we are not a fish in a tank. We belong to thrive in the ocean of life. And they are telling us that the 401k IRA is the savior and the Social Security Medicare is the security blanket. But deep down, we know it is just empty promise. It is really a cat and mouse game. And the truth is, wealthy communities have been leveraging these accounts for generations to build and multiply their wealth, position themselves on a positive spiral without compromising their time and lifestyle. You can too. Here are the old ways of doing things. It falls into 3 categories. The first category is the saver's way. So if they need or want something, they save it up and then they spend to buy it. But now their savings depleted, so they have to save it up again for the next purchase. Rinse and repeat. That is how my parents did it. The second category is the borrower's way. They rely on credit limit and loan from the bank, relatives, friends, but they have to endure the nervousness about the credit score and maybe feel emotionally angry about the credit limit and pressure to pay the loan back with high interest. Also, they might risk become the pariah in the family. Because let's face it, nobody wants that particular cousin that is around always asking for money every time there's a family reunion. And then the third is the irresponsible way. Basically, they just maximize the credit and default on the debts, tax tomorrow for today, or worse yet, they just quit on life. So allow me to show you the new way. Imagine you want to buy an income generating property. So here are the 2 steps. Step 1, you swipe on a credit card to get your credit points. And step 2, you pay your credit card with the liquid cash in your hidden bank account. But here's the best part. Now, the property is generating wealth for you, and the cash out of the account is still growing in your account, like it has always been there. And then the credit points can be used for a romantic dinner, dream vacation, or a ticket to a show you have always wanted to see. Can you see how incredible this is? How empowering this is? So who is this for? You are a rebel, desiring to lift the spell of 9 to 5, retire until 65 plus, living on restricted 401k Social Security income. You are a dreamer, longing to own your own business, land, property, and more. Your savings sit in the bank, losing values, and your retirement fund is trapped in a 401k prison, sentenced to 59 and a half with a huge taxation haircut upon release. And you want to grow and multiply your money regardless of market ups and downs, and to sleep soundly through any storms. Or you are just sick of the feeling of being small, restricted, not having enough control over your wealth. So if any sounds like you, feel free to pause the video and click the link right below to book your free call. So here are the 3 promises of the hidden bank account. Number 1, it grows liquid cash tax-free, regardless of the market, empowering you to sleep through any storms. Number 2, it builds a much larger pot of gold for retirement, business, or whatever make your heart sing, that you can also pass on for generations. Number 3, it relieves your medical stress without draining your retirement fund. So let's take a look at the first one. So with this type of account, there's no money prison and no contribution limit, and you don't have to worry about lose money. And finally, you can scream from the top of your lawn to the market. Do whatever you want. I don't care. And there are some highlight features of having such account. Here, there's a lot of detailed information that I do not wish to overload you here. Yes, if you want to learn more, you can either book the call or you just visit my website, averychi.com, for educational contents and testimonials. So basically, the funding is flexible, and the access to your cash is hassle-free. Only 1 call and a few business days away. Come on, it's your money, right? And it is classified as untouchable assets. It's protected from bankruptcy, divorce, or lawsuit. And you can do as many times the double dipping as you want. So the second is it build a much larger pot of gold. Just take a look at the picture here. So which types of growth do you prefer, left or right? You know, the money sit in the savings account is really losing money and losing value. It's making the bank getting wealthier. Well, the market itself likes to do the roller coaster on us. It might give you a thrill, and then the next minute it give you a heart attack. But if you look at the right side, can you see that if your money, it grows like that, it's always going up, and you don't have to worry about lose your money? You can get to choose between a guaranteed, consistent, satisfying return or a more aggressive yet still zero risk return. You will receive a much larger pot of gold while stress-free. The third but not last, relieve your medical stress without draining your retirement fund. Do you know that 2/3 bankruptcy is medical related? Can you imagine that when you finally get to enjoy the fruit of your retirement, your health takes a downturn and it consumes your entire retirement funds and even puts you in debt? It crushes your dreams and everything on your bucket list. Is it fair? So essentially, the hidden bank account is a certain type of life insurance. Then the cash in your account goes to your wealth building, while the guarantee and the death benefits go to your medical needs. So this way, you can continuously build your wealth to support your lifestyles and dreams. While at the same time, the guaranteed benefits will cover your medical needs because life happens. So do you see that if you can qualify to get an account like this, you can grow your money tax-free, multiply in multiple places, control the access to it, essentially become your own bank. Every time the stock market takes a dive and others are losing 30% plus of their funds, in a matter of weeks, you will sleep soundly like a baby. You will have the surety that your wealth will be built steady and strong, intact from the medical vampire. And ultimately, you will be on the fast and steady lane to live your dream life. So the choice is yours. You can either do nothing, let it slide, continue allowing them to take advantage of your hard-earning money. Let limited beliefs stop you from taking the first step to join the wealth club, or set it up wrong with someone that is not really specialized in the hidden bank account. About 90% accounts are not set up properly, catering to your specific wants and needs. Or overthink. Research for months, exhausted by the mixed information out there, then life gets busy and you completely forget about it. Down the road, you regret not to start earlier. And when you are feeling ready, you can no longer qualify. And there's a fourth option. Work with me to properly structure your account. Book your free consultation. We will assess your situation so that you can get a crystal clear blueprint and take home super valuable insights regardless of what you decide. Enhance your current financial portfolio and a powerful engine that grows regardless of the market, gives you liquid cash access, tax and penalty free. Remember, this is not a new invention. It has been used in the wealth communities for decades. It is accessible to you. Abundance is our birthright. In the end of the day, Life insurance is not a belief, it is a smart vehicle to build wealth and get tax advantages. And if structured properly, can be a beautiful vehicle to enrich your life while you're still alive. I know that you must have tons of questions. Some may be very specific, and I am here to answer all of your questions. So feel free to pause the video and click the link right below to get all your questions answered. And also join the Prosper Ride with folks just like us. And I really, really appreciate you to stay on to this point. And I know that there's tons of information. So just a quick recap. Some of the quick and dirty benefits. You will be able to grow your money in multiple places, regardless of the market ups and downs. Access your cash whenever, however you want and need. Tax-free, penalty-free. You will get rid of the feeling of lack of control, stressed about the market, trapped and restricted by the 401k IRA prison. You will gain the confidence and the certainty that you are building wealth the smart, strong, and steady way, generation after generation. I know that your time is super valuable and you have tons of responsibility to fulfill. And you do not have or want to spend hours, days, weeks to research and become an expert on this. And that's what I'm here for. During our call, we will get to know you a bit more of your current situation and what's your goal and where you want to be. And that you will get the free assessment, free customized plan, and super valuable takeaways. My mission is to get this information over to you so that you will be informed and empowered. Yes or no, at least now you know what is available and possible. I truly, truly thank you for your undivided attention. I look forward to connecting with you. Live long and prosper, my friends.